In a time when darkness loomed over the land of Israel, the Philistines ruled with an iron grip. For 40 long years, the Israelites lived under their oppression, praying for deliverance. In the small town of Zorah, nestled among the hills, lived a man named Manoah from the tribe of Dan. Though he was righteous and faithful, his heart ached with sorrow. His wife was barren, and they had no children. One day, while Manoah's wife worked alone in the fields, a radiant figure appeared before her. His presence was unlike anything she had seen. His face shone with light. His voice carried power. It was the angel of the Lord. "You are barren," he said gently, "but you will soon conceive and give birth to a son. Do not drink wine or eat anything unclean, and no razor must touch his head, for the boy shall be a Nazirite, dedicated to God from birth. He will begin to deliver Israel from the hands of the Philistines." Shocked and overwhelmed, the woman ran to tell her husband. Manoah, in awe of the news, prayed to God to send the messenger again. His prayer was answered. The angel returned, repeating the divine instructions. The child was to be raised in purity and dedication to God. True to the angel's word, a child was born. They named him Samson. From the time Samson was a little boy, it was clear he was different. As he grew, the Spirit of the Lord began to stir within him. He was strong, not just in body, but in presence. There was something about him that set him apart. The people watched with wonder what God would do with this unusual boy. Years passed, and one day, Samson went to the Philistine city of Tyre. There he saw a woman who was unlike any other. He was captivated by her beauty. But when he returned home, his parents were not happy. "You saw a woman in Tyre. Why didn't you bring her home?" they asked. "How could you go to the Philistines and not bring home an Israelite woman?" Samson's story is one of the most fascinating stories in the Bible. And today we're going to continue his story. Samson and Delilah's story is one of the most famous in the Bible. But what happens between their love story is often overlooked. After Samson killed the lion, he went back to his parents' house. And as he was passing by the carcass of the lion, he saw that there was a swarm of bees in it. So he did something crazy. He took his hands and he scraped out the honey and he ate it. And then he took some of the honey and he gave it to his parents. Throughout the entire Bible, there are these little details that point to a bigger message. And this is one of them. You see, Samson was getting married to a Philistine woman, and the Philistines were the sworn enemies of Israel. But Samson insisted that he wanted to marry her. And God said, "Okay, I'm going to give you one last chance. If you go and you marry this woman, then your confrontation with the Philistines will come." And as he's going to meet up with this Philistine woman, a lion attacks him. And Samson, without a weapon, stands his ground and tears the lion apart with his bare hands. And then later, when he goes back to get the woman, he passes by the lion's carcass and sees the bees and takes the honey and eats it.